48 hours away. From the IRS, Clay Sanford has advice on avoiding the last-minute pitfalls. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks for having me.
Okay, about a fourth of all taxpayers file within 2 weeks of the deadline during tax season, right?
That's right. That's our experience over past years, about 25%, 20 to 25%, and then about 7% of those will file an extension.
Okay, so if you don't pay on time, it's still very important to file on time, right?
That's right. When you talk about balance owed, it's the failure to file penalty is 5% versus failure to pay, which is half of 1%. So definitely, if you can't pay on time, you want to file on time.
So if I am seeking an extension on filing my returns, if I owe the government money, I do have to estimate how much I'm going to owe.
It is best to estimate, and then that way, if you overpay, you can get that paid back to you. And then if you underpay, at least you won't be paying interest or penalties on what you don't pay.
Okay, some of the more common last-minute mistakes made by the late filers: forgetting to sign the return.
That's one of the biggest ones. If you paper file, and some people do for various reasons, if you still are paper filing, you want to make sure you sign it, because if you don't, we can't process it without your signature, and that will generate a notice, and if you've got a refund, it will also delay the refund.
Okay, and wrong bank account information that people give. Maybe they get a digit or two off. And again, this applies to what? Both paper filers and electronic filers?
That's right. And even when you e-file, it's going to give you 2 chances to get that account number right. So make sure that you double check that. You don't want your refund going into someone else's account. That can take some time to get back to.
Okay. Here's certainly a 21st century trend. The majority of people who do file their returns, they do e-file. But if you get an email from the IRS, watch out, because it's almost certainly a scam.
We see these all the time. They're getting more and more sophisticated. The dangerous thing this time of year about those emails is that people have tax returns on their mind right now, and if you get something that looks real, you don't want to click on it.
Okay, be very aware that the IRS goes through traditional mail.
That's right.
And you can always file an amendment, so there's really a lot of time given for filing an amendment.
That's right. You've got 3 years to do that. Now that is filed by paper. It's a 1040X is the form, and you got 3 years to do that. Say, for instance, you forget a deduction. You can always file an amendment.
You know, there will be people who think, oh, I forgot about a really easy, obvious deduction, and now I won't be. But no, the IRS will work with you on that.
You know, that's right, and that's another mistake I think people make, is not keeping good records. Make sure if you've got a business, if you've got medical deductions, keep your receipts and records, and then when it comes time to file, you'll remember to take that deduction.
Okay. Clay, lots of great information there. We've got a link to the IRS at myfoxdfw.com. We want to wish good luck to all those last-minute filers.